Good day to you, Virgo. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. Hope you guys are doing well. This is a reading for the second week of September. Can you believe it? We are already in September, guys and girls. So this is just a general reading for you, Virgo, for, like I said, the second week of September. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. If any part of this reading is not resonating with you, kindly look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. Okay, changes happening for you here, Virgo. And you can see you've got Capricorn energy here, Leo energy here. This is very interesting cards coming up here for you. Things are changing, and some of you could be very resistant to the changes that are coming your way. There could be situations where you are allowing your fears to control you. You're allowing yourself to get caught up and overwhelmed, Virgo. You're not thinking clearly about what is going on. You're allowing situations to just literally escape from you. You're allowing yourself to get caught up in all kinds of chaos in the way you're thinking, the way you're looking at things. Having an idea of the past that is not exactly the way it was, but you are seeing it quite differently. There seems to be unhappiness in a domestic situation for some of you. You could be dealing with some very unhappy energy. Could be yourself as well, where you are not getting exactly what it is that you felt is due to you, and this is making you very unhappy. Some of you could be feeling as though you are treated as an option and you are not an option, and you want to be treated a little bit more fairly. We see this coming through in this reading. Sorry for that short interruption. Yes, where was I? You could have a situation where you are going through things that are a bit difficult and a bit challenging. Like I said, some of you could be feeling very insecure about yourself right now. You've got to be very mindful of not getting caught up in other people's rumors and gossips. There's a lot of discontentment. There's a lot of fear of losing things. There's a lot of fear of being left out of situations. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stress for some of you. There's a lot of manipulation, and you got to be very mindful of yourself, Virgo, if you are not the person bringing in this energy of manipulation in your situation. So you've got to be very mindful of that. You've got to be mindful of how you're responding and reacting to the changes that is happening around you. And you've got to be very mindful as well to not become arrogant and difficult when dealing with changes. If you're feeling left out, being pushy is not going to help you, get that assurance and the kindness. You need to look at how you are dealing with all of these things that's happening in your space, Virgo. A lot of you are finding yourself in places that is really just undermining your confidence on a level that you did not think was possible. Let's see what turned over here. You've got the Tower card. So you've got the Tower, you've got the Three of Swords again, and you've got the Two of Wands. Definitely some of you must be very mindful when it comes to relationships, that you are not getting caught up in a love triangle, and also be very mindful of other people interfering in your situations and lying to you. You got this Tower situation, which is, for me, it's like a chaotic situation is unfolding, something that's unavoidable, and you, as much as you want like to run away from it, you have to face it. You have to face what is coming towards you. You have to face your truth in your matters. You've got Pisces energy here with the Temperance energy, and you've got Sagittarius energy. So you've got a lot of things that are happening. You could be involved in a situation, in a third-party love situation as well. And here you are wanting to move towards this person that you love very much, but there is a lot of truths that needs to come out, a lot of honesty that has not been told to you. And you need to make some decisions as you look towards the future. This undermining of confidence is not good for you. You need to decide for yourself what it is that you want. And you need to look beneath the surface. You need to also not get caught up in illusions and dreams. So you Virgo, needs to be very honest with yourself. What is it that you want from your situations? Create this balance for yourself. Create this balance for, in all areas of your life, so that you know that there's this fluidity in your life, this understanding of where it is you want to be and how it is that you need to be. Be very clear in your decisions. Be very clear in how you approach your partner. Make sure that there's kindness in your words, because remember, you don't want to get into a situation where words once spoken cannot be taken back. You don't want to say things that you're later going to regret. So be very mindful with the messages that you're relaying to the other person. Be mindful of your thought process. Be mindful of what it is that you want to say. And choose carefully. Choose carefully so that you don't find yourself in a situation where you are unhappy or where you have said things that have just caused things to become more complicated. So be mindful, bringing in this balance with your words, your thoughts into a love situation. Okay, Three of Swords came out again, and it's actually going to be Three of Swords on the Three of Swords, because it's going to be like that. Definitely some of you are causing yourself a lot of pain. You are inflicting a lot of pain upon yourself. You need to deal with your sorrows. You need to deal with what's inside of your heart. We see a lot of you are trying to run away from your situations, and this is not going to work for you. You know what? As much as you may have had to deal with some chaos, things not working out, and then you going through this chaotic situation, some of you wanting to run away from the truth of what's happening, and all you're doing is actually hurting yourself, Virgo. You are not having this clarity of thought. You're not being very fair to yourself and to your environment about what it is that's happening and where is it that you need to be. You need to bring in a little bit more diplomacy and vision to yourself. Some of you are feeling very stuck in your situations. You can't see beyond where you are right now. You need to be mindful of getting so caught up in illusion, where your nightmares are actually ruling you, where you are getting so tied up and so caught, and you just can't seem to see what's going on, and you've got the Tower twice. So definitely you are dealing with chaos, and you need to realize that through this chaotic truths that are coming out, you are finding out more understanding. You are finding out what is really going on. It could be causing you a lack of balance in your life right now, and you have to be so mindful to not become a shrew with your words. A shrew, it's an old word, I know, and it's the best way to describe it, becoming so caught up and nasty with your words and mean and spiteful. So you're going to be so careful of how you are expressing yourself, Virgo. You're going to be so careful of not becoming mean and spiteful, of not just been doing oh gosh, give me a second here, my words are getting all tangled up here. Clarity of thought. Be so mindful, Virgo, that you are not becoming somebody who is selfish and greedy and just wanting what you want when you want it. Allow yourself to be open, and you need to face this grief that you are facing right now. There's a pain in your heart. There's something that has really caused you a lot of distress. Some of you may have wanted to move towards someone else, and you found yourself stuck in your situation, and you need to make the most of where you are at. You are where you are at for a reason, and you need to understand that the cycle is not over where you are, and you have lessons to learn in your present situation. So it's not about you wanting to avoid. I know you want to avoid things. I see this coming up here, and I can see some of you feeling as though you are stuck. But the only reason why you are feeling stuck is because you are not dealing with the trauma. You're not dealing with what has brought you. You having the cycle, this karmic cycle that keeps bringing some of you back to the same point. And you need to deal with this. You need to deal with not listening to other people and not listening to how other people are telling you how to do things, but to listen to your higher self and connect with your higher self, bringing that peace and understanding to yourself. You need to, when I say not listen to other people, there are some people that don't have your good intentions at heart. They don't want to advise you from a place of love. It's a place of selfishness and what they can get out of it, and where do they stand in what they get from. advising you. So you must be honest about yourself, about your situations, and about the people around you. You must be mindful of people that are con artists and people that are tricksters with their words, people that are deceitful, people that don't want you to move forward into progress in your life. And you must be mindful of, as well as not letting your own insecurities cripple you, your own insecurities get the better of you. Don't allow the situation to bring out the worst parts of your nature. There seems to be an element in today's earth signs that, you've got to allow yourself to balance your dark energy and your light energies, Bring yourself into focus. Don't allow your fears to dictate and to take over and to create a situation for you that is not true. Because this is seemingly coming through here. There's a lot of grief that you need to deal with, and no amount of hiding is going to make anything go away. So Virgo, deal with what is happening in your situations and what is inside that you need to focus on and that you need to heal. Okay, let's get some more clarity here for you, Virgo. Very emotionally difficult time that you are finding yourself in, Virgo. Okay, the angel of strength, you really need to focus on your strength and realize you need to have some patience. Everything happens in its right time. You need to bring some, meditation and some rejuvenation and some relaxation. Some of you could be feeling quite stressed financially. Things are not working out for you. Feeling so stuck that you can't seem to move forward. But it all comes down to you focusing on your situations and taking the time now to heal your heart, to have this higher understanding of yourself, and, draw upon your knowledge, see a healer, do some alternative healing, take a walk in nature, be one with nature, connecting, doing things that's not going to cost you money to fix, doing things that's going to bring you into nature, into peace, into tranquility, so that you can have clarity of thought about what is your next step forward. It's very important that you have clarity of thought and you're bringing this love and abundance to yourself by treating yourself with fairness and with kindness, Virgo. It's important that you do that. Be your cheerleader, be your own cheerleader, be your encourager, be your own weaver of dreams, and also be your own supporter and help yourself to stand up and to stand strong to achieve what needs to be achieved. You have all of this ability within you, Virgo, and you need to just create this balance within yourself. Okay, let's get some more cards here for a bit more clarity here for you, Virgo. There's a bit of turmoil going on here for you, but you do need to deal with this. You do need to deal with this. Okay, and if you have lied in a love situation, Virgo, you need to be very honest with that, because that lies and that trauma seems to be following you. So you need to be very honest with the part that you have played in love situations that are not working out for you. Okay, Virgo, let's see what is going on here. Some more clarity for Virgo. Let's see. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you, taking shelter. Gets view from above. You know what? With all of this trauma that you're going through, you need to allow healing to happen within yourself. You need to allow yourself to become whole again. You need to allow yourself to dream again and to refocus and to, to get to that place of understanding. You need to also realize you need to bring this peace within yourself, this understanding within yourself, so that you know what is your truth, so that, whatever's within you can be reflected without that goodness, that energy, that good, that love. Let it just flow from within to without. In order to do all of that, you need to take a step back from yourself and from your situations and look at things. Get the bigger picture. Look at things from an outside point of view. See what is going on. See how you can manifest differently, how you can heal yourself, how you can move on, how you can make peace, how you can seek forgiveness as well. It's important that you do that for yourself, Virgo. Okay, let's get a bit more clarity here for you, Virgo. A bit more clarity here, Virgo. A card that's come up is holding a new earth, holding the vision. It's important, Virgo, that you realize that you are connected, that everything that is happening to you right now, and that you need to open yourself up to this. You need to realize that you don't need to wait forever to change your life. You don't need to wait forever to make things better. You know, you need to understand that you need to love yourself. You need to love your dreams, your hopes, and find it within yourself to find that connection, to see the bigger picture, you know, to look at where it is that you need to be and how is it that you need to be in order that you can live your best life. To get, you know, to rise up above all of the situations, all of this trauma, all of this grief, dealing with it, moving on from it, moving to something better, and not staying stuck in situations. You know, allowing wisdom to enter into your life, and surrounding yourself with wise people so that good things can happen for you, but also being very mindful of, you know, the negative energies. Don't invite that into your space. Don't partake in negative conversations, negative thought patterns. Allow just positivity and love to flow through you. Create a community for yourself of love, of acceptance. Find yourself with like-minded people, Virgo. This is what you need to do for yourself, and keep holding on to that vision of change, love, and happiness. So Virgo, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care and goodbye.